we expect these things. We started off in April. If maybe they won 2 or 3 ball games, that was irrelevant. They not only came on at the end of the season and beat some quality teams and won the state championship for us. As I look back right now, as I recall on the top of my head, there's at least 3 to 4 of those kids that are playing varsity baseball right now at the high school level in Nebraska. And that goes for the quality of the teams that they had with the quality of coaches that we set forth. And the standards came through here. And before I get going too far, where's John Gross? Coach Gross? Hello, everybody. Very fortunate to have John Gross in our program. He was one of our coaches and had many state championships. And I persuaded him to come on back and be my right-hand man. He's not my right-hand man, my left-hand man, but he does a tremendous amount of work for us. We're glad to get John back in our program to help with our coaching styles and getting this program where it is and where it's going to stay. And as I go through this now, and I was talking about those 3 or 4 guys that are right now playing college baseball, we got some seniors in high school right now that are very outstanding. A couple of those guys are with me right now. Albert Johnson, where you at, buddy? Albert's a big right-hander, Papineau South, an all-state player. Dynamite Division I player, Tyler Alex, been the starting second baseman pitcher for Ron Kelly for a number of years. Did a tremendous job. Nate's supposed to be here somewhere. Nate signed at Kansas State. Along with that same class, we got J.J. Bennis, Rayburn, and Kanger that signed at Northwest Missouri State. This is what we expect out of these guys. And along with those guys going that level of play, of course, there's the academic parts that we have continued on here. Behind us, besides those 3 guys over there, I'm going to have Coach Gross introduce some of the guys on his ball club that came back. And you know what's fun to see? Throughout the course of the year, you're going to see these guys out and watch the Pacesetter baseball. They're going to watch Pacesetter baseball. They grew up in it, they're tradition-wise, and that's tremendous class on their part. Coach?
Yeah, I'll keep it pretty short here, but I think what I would do is add to what Coach Olson was saying. We were approached maybe a week or so ago by a parent that said, hey, you know, the team seems to be doing a lot of fundamental practices. Maybe they're focusing too much on fundamentals. And you know, it's funny, we talk to these guys' parents after they get to high school and they go, gosh, they just don't work fundamentals anymore. The practices are terrible. So there's a reason why we do fundamentals. I heard Greg Olson, Bill's son, say to one of our teams the other day, it's a Cal Ripken senior way, and that is not practice makes perfect, but perfect practice makes perfect. And that's really what we try to get across with these guys is perfect practice, and we're going to drill it into them and drill it into them and drill it into them. And when they're 9, they're going to do the same thing as they'll do when they're 14. And we're going to do it over and over and over again. And that's what gives them the confidence that they've prepared when they're in a tight ball game, late in the year, games on the line. They've prepared for this situation. It's second nature. They don't have to think about it. So maybe take a step back if you think coaches are doing a little too much fundamentals. It's important. And it will turn into wins at the end of the year. So real quick, the 3 guys I have here, the guy on the right is Jack Wilson. Now all 3 of these guys are sophomores. They were on my team from the time they were 9 all the way up until 14. And the other thing I would add too, Coach, is my teams 2 years ago, all of them made JV or varsity. I think 3 of them were on varsity as freshmen, but all of them made JV. Last year, Sean Buchanan's team, all of them made JV, and I think 3 made varsity. 3 made varsity. That's the goal. Your kids will be prepared to play high school baseball. If they're talented enough, then we'll push them to get to that next level, but we're going to prepare them for high school baseball. So anyways, I digress, but Jack Wilson on the right. Jack is a third baseman pitcher from Miller North, phenomenal player. Hit 500-600 every year here with the Pacesetters. He starts from Miller North. We got Christian Hagan, who is Mitchell Hagan's brother over here. Christian is a pitcher and starting second baseman for Westside as a sophomore. Very good hitter, our #1 pitcher all throughout Pacesetters. And then on the left here is Adam Panicka. Adam and I have had a lot of long, grueling practices together. Adam was my catcher from 9 all the way up. Adam's got a bright future ahead of him behind the plate if he keeps working hard. Adam's at Omaha Burke, and if you pulled the newspaper and checked the prep scores over the last 2 weeks, his name's been in the paper 3 or 4 times a week. So he's having a phenomenal year. Hopefully his head doesn't get too big and continues to work hard. So these were guys with us, and again, a testament to we have great players, we have great coaches, and the combination of the two makes a great organization. So I don't think I have anything else to add there, Coach.